Hello and welcome. I decided to do something a little special for this video. The main reason for this was that the channel recently hit 900 subscribers, so thanks to everyone who subscribed. But I also wanted to get some herb lore levels. My ultimate goal for that is 71 before Slayer comes out for ranging potions. So we did 10 hours of Chaos Druids in the Edgeville dungeon. The reason I chose this location was because, well, I don't have 82 thieving, and even if I had, I quite like this place since it's in the wilderness and the Chaos Druids attack you regardless of level. They are aggressive for 10 minutes, just like any other monster in the wilderness, and usually a trip lasts like 9 to 10 minutes, sometimes a bit more, so you basically have them aggressive at all times. The setup I went for was pretty basic. I probably don't even need the dragon hide, but I used a rune scimitar, a dragon battle axe for the spec, which is also debatable. I mainly use it because it's nice to hit 20s, and with my strength level, you can hit 20s with the dragon battle axe spec active. You could probably skip the dragon battle axe and just get one more item every inventory. I also used a ring of wealth since they're on the gem drop table, and a glory for teleporting back to the bank to save some time. The XP per hour we got was actually pretty decent at 26.9k XP per hour. Not too bad for like a semi-AFK activity. There were so many different items that I had to break it up a bit, and we're going to be looking at the non-herb items first. The standouts from these were the vials of water, law runes, air runes, and 1/2 a key. I would say 1/2 a key in 10 hours is probably pretty average from these. The chances aren't greatest, but you could probably luck out and get multiple as well, or maybe even get 0. The total non-herb loot was worth 504k, so around 50k an hour. Next, we will go into the actual herbs. I chose to identify them since I'm going to be using them for my own herb lore levels. And also I picked everything up, I didn't disregard any herbs. The standouts out of the herbs were Marantils, which are only 100 GP each right now. So you might want to drop them and pick up something else if you are doing this yourself. Taramins are also pretty cheap at 300 GP each, but you can actually use them in a later 04 patch to make the quest item Serum 207 or something. When you combine it with Ashes, you get a 50 Herblore XP. Runnar was the other big standout, with the most value out of everything by a large margin. Not that surprising since you make prayer potions out of them, and I would imagine the price might even go higher once we get more prayer potion content. It is probably partly priced in already though, since people are stockpiling them and probably using them for harder content like fire giants right now. The total value of the identified herbs was 2.2 million, so I'm pretty happy with that. And next we will go into some statistics. In total we got 1.4k herbs, and if I sold them unidentified at 1.3k each, I would have gained 1.89 million. So as the prices are right now, you are making more money by selling them identified, but not that much at the end. Everything put together, if I sold everything I got with the herbs identified, I would gain 2.7 mil, making it 272k GP per hour. This might be one of the best money-making spots, especially when you consider the low level requirement. You could probably do this at like, I don't know, level 30 or something. I used to do this on my peer and it's 50 range right now. Obviously you will get less items since you kill them slower, but still it is pretty good. If I hadn't identified the herbs and sold everything, I would have gained 2.4 mil, making the GP per hour 239k. Lastly, the difference between these would have been 33k GP per hour, 12%. So if you are not identifying the herbs, you are actually losing out on a little bit of money, but it's not that bad, in my opinion at least. Also, the prices might change. Maybe the unidentified herbs can be sold at a higher price later. Maybe the prices of herbs go down. I not doubt it on the latter one, but who knows really. So all in all, I really like this spot and I would recommend it to pretty much anyone. I would say the spot I was using is the best one, but the spot a bit southeast of the one I was in is also pretty decent between the spot and the thugs, basically. So if you can't find an empty world, maybe try that one as well. Yeah, I think that's about it for this video. So thanks for watching. Huge thanks to everyone who subscribed. It was cool to reach the 900 subscriber mark, and hopefully we'll get to 1,000 in the near future.